Cause you came out of my balls, nigga.
Wagwan people, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm in a completely different position today. As you can already tell, I'm using my Grind Gaming setup today, which is a rarity for this channel. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out Grind Gaming yet, I don't know what you're doing. You should go and check Grind Gaming out where I upload gaming videos along with my friends Zach and Dak. I never thought I'd ever say that in a sentence. Zach and Dak. Zach Attack, Dak, whatever. I upload gaming videos on Grind Gaming at least twice a week, so if you guys want to see some of my old school content, which I used to do back in the day, gaming and things like that, go check out Grind Gaming. It's linked in the description down below, and I'll link it at the end of the video as well on the end card. But enough about that. This is the video a lot of you have been waiting for. A lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to release it, and now I'm finally doing it, okay? Okay, calm down, I'm finally doing it. That is right, it is the Q&A video, which I announced on all my social medias and in one of my previous videos as well. So let's just get right into this, okay? So the largest quantity of questions came in from my Instagram story that I posted about a week ago. So we'll use those ones at the very end, but we'll start off here with the comments section on the YouTube video, which I posted announcing the Q&A. We're going to start with Rick Romanelli, who asks, who takes the longest to tear down their gear after a gig? This is quite a difficult question to answer because whenever we tear down gear, we kind of all just kind of help each other out, and everybody kind of packs the vans at the same time. We tear everything down first, and then once everybody's teared down, we take them all to the vans and help each other load the vans up. But when it comes to tearing down the gear, it's probably me. I probably take the longest because after a gig, if you haven't seen at the end of a Seldom Sober show, we play Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd, and we just kind of go mental for it for a while, and at the end of that I'm really tired, so I tend to just go straight to the bar and grab a drink before doing anything else. So to answer that question, it's probably me. I probably take the longest out of everyone to tear down my gear, but they do all help me out and we all chip in and help each other out at the end of the day. So yeah, but if we're talking about individuals, it's me, definitely me. The next question comes in from Evil White Clown Punk. He says, moving to Spain would be cool if it wasn't for all the Spaniards. Very true. Very true. But he decided to ask me, did you steal the Q&A idea from Nick James? Question for the Q&A. No, because believe it or not, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time now. I've been doing this since 2010. I think 2010 was the first time I ever made a YouTube video. And I made Q&As back then. I've had a channel with 500 subscribers. I've had channels with more. I've had channels with less. I've been up and down. And I've never really managed to make anything of it because when I was starting to actually pump some numbers, I actually started making a little bit of money from YouTube as well back in 2015. I was making a bit of money, and then YouTube changed their regulations completely, which stopped me from making money. It stopped my numbers from growing, and then that channel just kind of slipped away, unfortunately. But no, to answer your question, Evil White Clown Punk, no, I didn't steal the idea from Nick James. I think it's just a big thing now. Q&As have been around for as long as I can remember, and I'd done many a Q&A back in the day before I even met Nick. So yeah, I've been doing it that long and I'm still not 100 subscribers. Okay, so next up, I put a tweet out on Twitter a few days ago telling people I was recording the Q&A today, which is Thursday, I believe it is, and I got a couple of questions from the boys in Grind Gaming, Dak and Zach. So Dak, or Dakota, asks, what's your favorite video that you have ever done? Now that, my friend, oof, that's a wow. The reason that's such a big question is because I've done a lot of videos on a lot of different channels over the years. I've had Johnny Gatkiller 5 back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, and then I moved on to using That British Gamer. Then I started the John Ford channel a couple of years ago, and then I did the Fordy channel, and now I'm doing this John Ford channel, and also do videos on Grind Gaming, as you are well aware of, my friend. So there's a lot of videos to go over. I've got so much stuff just like locked away on like hard drives and stuff. It's kind of a tear between the WrestleMania Revenge vlog that I did back in 2016, I think it was 2016 I did that video, and I made a big 25-minute long video on that, traveling to Paris, you know, going around Paris exploring, lots of footage of the show. Would probably get a copyright strike in nowadays terms, but I really enjoyed making that video. I also enjoyed making Black and Brew, which for those of you that don't know what that is, it was a diss track that I made on one of my friends, Jack Ainsworth. Yo, fuck it. Give me another beat, man. So you went on to create the Darth Melon, making content that was 10 times worse than Ellen. Degenerate, he was making content for degenerates, you fucking lemon. I already hit 500 whilst you was sat over there dwelling. Your content revolved around Harambe. Yes, I know it was a sad day, profiting from a murder that's mad, eh? Just like Logan Paul in Japan, eh? When diss tracks were popping off, me and my friend Jack Ainsworth had this idea to fire a couple of diss tracks off at each other, and using the right hashtags and hopefully pleasing the YouTube algorithm would hopefully bring in some new viewers and get some attention and some watch time and blah blah blah. And an ex-friend of mine, Alistair, helped me film the video. We went scouting locations, we filmed it. I took a lot of time editing it. You know, I had my friend George, who you've seen in the previous video, master all my vocals and things like that. I spent a lot of time making that video. I was obviously writing the lyrics for the song, scouting locations with Alistair, filming on locations with Alistair, and my friend George master all of the vocals and the instrumental and things like that. So that video had a hell of a lot of stuff done, and I don't think anyone on this channel has seen it because I've got it privated on my old channel. But if you guys want to see me react to old videos, as I said earlier on, you leave a like on this video, let me know down in the comments, and I'll react to some of my old vlogs, and Black and Brew will be in there. I've got a video of the behind the scenes of Black and Brew, got a video behind the scenes of some of the videos I've shot on Jack Ainsworth's channel. But yeah, to answer your question, Dak, after rambling for a bit, favourite video I've ever done, probably Black and Brew, the music video for Black and Brew, 100%. Next up, we have a question from my man Boldini, or Boulder, or Zach, or whatever you want to call him. He is an absolute legend. He's currently sitting on 1.56k subscribers. He's the big boy. You know, he's got the big beard. He's Bay. He's basically Bay. He asks me, where do I see myself in 5 years? Probably dead. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I'd like to see myself doing a lot more stuff musically, doing more shows, doing bigger shows, maybe even like be like big name by then, as well as obviously continuing doing YouTube videos and things like that. But I hope to see myself in a different location to where I am now. I'm hoping to see myself obviously in Spain or somewhere else. I'm not really sure though when it comes to seeing myself in 5 years. I'd hope that I'm still doing YouTube, still doing grind gaming videos, still doing a lot of shows, if not bigger shows and better shows, and hopefully living in a different place, living in my own place without my parents. That would be nice. But yeah, so in 5 years, yeah, I'll probably see myself in a different location, doing music for a living, and still making YouTube videos, really. That's literally it. That's all I can really picture. And I can't really picture a better future, to be honest. I'd be really happy with that. Okay, so first question from Instagram. Like I said, I got quite a few on there. Like it says here, not really a question, but if you do go to Spain, I wish you the best, bro. Thank you very much for that, Harry. That is Harry Trendle who sent that in. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate your support. Question from my friend Devin. I believe this is from Devin Cannon, because on Instagram it doesn't give me their names when I've already screenshot it. So if I'm wrong, I apologise, but I think my friend Devin sent me this in. Long-time friend of mine, met him back in high school. Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm glad to see that you're still watching the channel. You're an absolute weapon. Devin asks, how long did it take you to pick you the French language when you moved to France? I think, well, what you mean, my friend Devin, you've been in England too long, bro. You've forgotten how to talk English now. That made no sense. I think what he's asking is, how long did it take me to pick up the French language when I moved to France? When I first moved to France, I moved in 2008, and I didn't really talk French properly until 2011. So it took me a good 3.5 years, something like that. Because when I was in high school, as I said, I met Devin in high school, and there was a lot of other English people. Devin, Logan, Jordan, Josh, Oliver, Max, Hector, Amy, Rosie, Jared, loads of people. They were all English people in high school, and I tended to just kind of stay safe and stay with them because I could communicate with them a lot better and a lot easier than with the French people in the class. But when I got to college and I went to study electrics and electrical engineering and stuff, I had no choice but to properly speak French. So I'd say it took about 3 to 3.5 years for me to actually speak fluent French. God, that is crazy to think about though. Jesus Christ. Next question comes in from, I believe, Jack Ainsworth. I believe it's Jack Ainsworth. Favorite game, film and album of all time? Okay, favorite game of all time is 100% a game called Freelancer. If you've never heard of it, it's not surprising. It came out back in like 99 or 2000, something like that, and I played that on PC when I was a kid, and I put in hundreds and hundreds of hours on that game. If I can find any footage, I'll pop it up on screen somewhere. Freelancer was a basically like the Skyrim of space, but like on an exponential scale. It was huge. You was a freelancer who would go around and sell commodities, do missions for like different factions and things like that, and it was like before its time. Favorite film of all time? Pretty straightforward answer. It's got to be The Blues Brothers, and if you've never seen The Blues Brothers, what are you doing? The Blues Brothers is one of the best movies of all time. Favorite album of all time? I'm gonna go for American Idiot by Green Day. Just straight up American Idiot by Green Day, because I can just listen to that. Or 21st Century Breakdown. No, I'm gonna go 21st Century Breakdown, because I don't want to be one of those sheep. 21st Century Breakdown by Green Day, I'm gonna say is my favorite album of all time. Next question. What is the color of night? This is the test. Haha, you see, in that last question I mentioned Skyrim, obviously mentioned the Elder Scrolls. This is a question from the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and I'm going to even give you a rundown on it because that's how good my memory is. What is the color of night, my friend? It's when you go and join in the Dark Brotherhood, you go to Shadenhall, you go to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, you knock on the door, it asks this question, and you answer with Sanguine, my brother. That is exactly the answer. You can't tell me otherwise, boy. What type of video do you find most fun to do? I believe this is still Jack Ainsworth as well. Now, the types of videos that I find most fun to do, i.e. recording, editing, making, whatever you want to call it, are the videos that I make when I'm with my friends. Like the previous video when I went to that drum and bass show with George. I really enjoyed editing that video and making that one, because when you're with friends, you're just being yourself and having a laugh with them. There's not really any kind of face to put on. You're kind of, you know, when you're with friends, you're just being yourself. Whenever I made videos of him, I got a lot of old vlogs of him and that, and with George in them as well, and so many other people. And those are my favorite videos to make, because when it comes to editing them, and even when you're making the videos, you know, you just bounce off each other. And I got a last little message. It isn't really a question, it's from Harry Trendle again, but the way I've saved the pictures aren't really in order. It says, I'll always remember the times where you, Jack, and I used to rock out to Rock Band in the caravan. You are bringing back some memories right there, Harry, man. Jesus Christ. Back in the day, back when I met this kid, Harry, he's actually good friends with my younger brother. I used to play the game Rock Band. That's where I first found a love for drumming. And when we first moved to France, we lived in like a little static caravan while we was renovating our house, which is what I live in now. And whenever Jack used to have his friend come round, we used to play Rock Band. You know, he'd have one person on the guitar, one on the drums, and then other one like taking it in turns and things like that. And that's basically what he's referring to. Is back in the day, I used to just play the Rock Band drums, the 4 pads, and a little funny kick pedal thing, and that was where I first found my love for drumming. And basically, you know, it's just memory lane, man. It's memory lane. You know, I'd love to do a video playing Rock Band and see what's like, all like Guitar Hero and drums, or what, you know, something like that. That'd be really dope. You know, I might have to do a video like, if you guys want to see a video like that, you know what to do. Leave the likes, let me know in the comments. You know what to do. But in any case, that is it for this Q&A video. That's all the questions I received. Thank you to everyone that sent in a question. It has been absolutely awesome doing an old school Q&A, just like back in the day. It's nice to see that some of the people I didn't expect to send in questions, sending stuff in, and, you know, kind of jogging my memory and being like, haha, I still watch your channel. Shit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. If you did enjoy it, make sure you demolish that like button. Help me get to 100 subscribers. We are nearly there. We are 10 subscribers off now. In any case, guys, thank you very much for checking it out. It's been a pleasure entertaining you and answering all of your questions. And I'll see you very soon. Bye!